It was a quiet morning in Washington, D.C., the kind of day when the political world usually moves at its usual pace. But that all changed when Jasmine Crockett, a rising star in the Democratic Party, took the stage during a televised hearing. With a confident tone and a sharp glare, she called out Kash Patel, a former national security advisor under the Trump administration, accusing him of being part of a system that undermines the very essence of justice. But what started as a routine political disagreement quickly spiraled into something far more explosive. Was this just another political squabble? Or was something much darker at play? Were there double standards in America's legal and justice system? Standards that favored the powerful while punishing the vulnerable? What did this reveal about the corruption and inequality at the heart of the American political structure? As Jasmine Crockett pushed her accusations further, questioning Patel's integrity and his role in the system, she unknowingly set off a chain reaction that would soon engulf both of their careers. But was she right? Could Patel, known for his sharp rhetoric and his close ties to former President Trump, really be the symbol of injustice she painted him to be? The stage was set, and both figures stood poised, ready to defend their beliefs in a battle that would change everything. As their words echoed across news outlets and social media, the public was left with a burning question. Is America's justice system truly impartial, or does it protect its own, no matter the cost? The fallout from the Crockett-Patel confrontation was immediate. Media outlets picked up the story, and suddenly the entire nation was talking about one question. Could the justice system really be this corrupt? People across America began debating. Was it fair that Patel, a man with deep political ties, had evaded serious scrutiny for his actions, while others with lesser influence had faced severe consequences? Crockett, who had expected to gain support from the left-wing circles, now found herself under fire from conservative pundits who accused her of weaponizing the justice system for political gain. They pointed to her comments as an example of the growing divide in American politics, where every disagreement was becoming a battle for public opinion rather than truth. Meanwhile, Patel's defense was swift and sharp. In a series of interviews, he vehemently denied the accusations, claiming that Crockett was merely attacking him to score political points. He argued that his actions were entirely within the boundaries of the law and that the legal system had been fair to him every step of the way. But how could he prove that? Was it true that the system had been kind to him? Or was he just another example of a powerful man escaping accountability? While the public debates raged on, the issue at hand wasn't just about who was right or wrong. It was about whether America's legal system was truly blind to power and influence. Were we all playing the same game, or was it rigged for those at the top? As the controversy reached a fever pitch, the question remained. Could the justice system ever be trusted again, or was it forever tarnished by the actions of those in power? As the scandal grew, so did the pressure on both Crockett and Patel to come clean. Investigations were launched, and both figures faced an increasingly intense scrutiny. For Crockett, the investigation felt like a double-edged sword. She had accused Patel of perpetuating a system of corruption and double standards, but now the spotlight was on her. Was her own political agenda influencing the way she presented the case? Was she pushing her accusations too far in a bid to garner more support? The political world was watching her every move, and every statement she made was dissected for any signs of bias. For Patel, the investigation meant facing a reality he hadn't anticipated. His reputation, long protected by his powerful connections, was now on the line. The legal system that he had once argued was fair and just now appeared to be anything but. As the investigation into his actions deepened, it became clear that Patel's role in various high-stakes decisions was far more complicated than anyone had imagined. His ties to certain political figures and organizations were scrutinized, and soon, questions arose about whether his legal entanglements were more about privilege than fairness. In the midst of this, a question emerged that no one had anticipated. Was the legal system really working for everyone? Or were certain individuals being shielded from the very justice they were supposed to uphold? As the scandal between Jasmine Crockett and Kash Patel finally reached its conclusion, one thing was abundantly clear: the story was far from over. In the end, both Crockett and Patel faced consequences, but they were not the consequences many had expected. Patel, despite the mounting evidence against him, managed to walk away with minimal damage to his career, while Crockett found herself embroiled in new controversies of her own. But the real question lingered. Had justice been served? Or had the legal system, once again, proved to be a tool for those in power to avoid accountability? The story of Crockett and Patel was a reminder that, while the law may be blind, it's not always equally applied. The question of double standards in America's justice system remains as relevant as ever. And as both figures move forward, the American public is left to decide: is this the justice they truly believe in? So, what do you think? Do you believe justice is served equally in America, or do powerful figures get away with too much? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this developing story.